Alright, so before we start this video, I wanted to take the time to say Happy New Year's to everybody. It is the 31st, it's around 8 o'clock-ish, and I'm recording this video, but I wanted to say it's been a great year for my channel, honestly. I never expected the channel to do this well, and for me to get this far. So I really do appreciate all of you guys and everything you guys have done for me. It's been a great year for the channel. I wasn't sure how things were going to go. For me switching from Wayfinder to the first Descendant, and in reality I was very nervous, I was very scared, and I felt a lot of, I don't want to say a lot of pressure, but I was very critical of myself, and I was very, how do I want to put this, I was very much like doubting myself that I would never be able to live up, even if I were to, do well with TFD. I never felt like I would live up to certain expectations of me if I did grow an audience, and even to this day, I still feel that way. But honestly, the fact that the channel keeps growing and the channel just does really well in terms of views, it really does kind of motivate me to do a lot more. And I think for 2025, that's kind of what I want to focus on the most, is really try and do new things and do new different things for the channel. I lost that motivation with Wayfinder just because the interest in the game was dying down, and because of that I didn't really want to invest a whole lot of time into it, and so I never really got the opportunity or the chance to really make the kind of content that I wanted to. And so hopefully 2025 will be the year of pretty much experimentation and me trying to make different types of videos. So look forward to that. But once again, thank you everyone so much, and have a happy new year. Alrighty, so where do we fucking begin? Okay, where do we fucking begin? Now, I hate to end off the new year with a rant video, but I just got to get this off my chest, okay? So where do we start? Let's talk about the Warframe enjoyers. Okay, not the Warframe enjoyers, but the Warframe fanboys. So I had the misfortune before Christmas to watch I think it was like a 7-minute video made by a smaller content creator, of course, with Warframe in their name. And this video was just clearly one-sided. It was very much a video being crazy negative towards TFD. Now, don't get it twisted now. If you don't like the first Descendant, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you're making a video that's not even criticism, not feedback, it's just you talking shit, then what's the fucking point of the video? Yes, we know you don't like the first Descendant. Shut the fuck up. Like what the fuck? Okay? And so I watch this content creator's videos. Now, you guys know me. In the entirety of me being a YouTuber, covering Wayfinder, covering the first Descendant, I have never, ever talked about one specific person in a community. I've never singled anybody out, and I'm not even going to say this motherfucker's name, but I got to make an exception. This video was so bad. The entire time, the content creator was basically just saying, oh, TFD is player unfriendly. How? I never got a how. I never got a why. I just got TFD is player unfriendly. How? Why? I've been playing this game since launch. I played this game in beta. How is it player unfriendly? I want to know, please. Is it the fucking die system? Yeah, kinda. Yeah, I would agree with that, but motherfucker never gave any kind of example. And what kind of made it just even fucking worse, and what really kind of made me realize that this is a video made by somebody who doesn't have a whole lot of brain cells, is the fact that this motherfucker said that he made another video, and a lot of the TFD glazers, and that's exactly what he said in the video, were flooding his comments, and if you don't like it, you can suck his dick. Okay. Okay, is that the best you got? Jesus Christ, what are we, like fucking old school Call of Duty, Xbox Live Gold lobbies? Like, come on now. And so I wanted to make this video because Warframe is 11 fucking years old. Warframe is 11 years old. What the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about? Warframe is 11 years old. Okay, in what fucking realm do these fucking Warframe cocksuckers think that TFD, like, nobody in their right mind thought TFD was going to be better than Warframe. Not a single fucking human being. If you think TFD is better than Warframe, good for you. I'm happy for you. I don't think so, but it makes sense. There's a reason fucking why. There's a reason fucking why. Warframe has been out for 11 fucking years. 11 fucking years. That's 11 years worth of fucking content. Now, recently, I've been doing a little bit of research of what Warframe was like back in the day, back when it first fucking came out. Because, you know, all of these fucking Destiny fanboys, these fucking Warframe fanboys, hell, even the fucking first Descendant fanboys, nobody ever wants to compare TF fucking D to what Warframe was like when it first came out, or what Destiny 1 or Destiny 2 were like when they came out. Because because these people, they're talking about the now. TFD has been out for 6 fucking months. No fucking shit, Sherlock, the game doesn't have fucking content, or have the same amount of content as fucking Warframe or Destiny. The game hasn't been out for fucking long enough. The game hasn't been out for fucking long enough. It doesn't matter how much fucking development they put into TFD, it was not going to release with the same amount of fucking content as fucking Warframe or Destiny. It was never going to happen, and you're fucking delusional if you think it was going to happen. Okay? Like, don't get me wrong. I like TFD. But the game does have fucking problems. I will acknowledge that. There are problems that should not have been in the game at launch. I acknowledge that. I agree with that. I am not, I am not Warframe good, TFD bad, or TFD good, Warframe bad. I don't give a fuck about Destiny. I quit Destiny in Curse of Osiris. That DLC was so fucking bad it almost killed the game. That's when I quit the game. I came back in Witch Queen. Witch Queen was pretty good, but I didn't stay for long. I just did the story, did a couple of strikes here and there, and did the fucking Xur, not event, but the Xur content with the fucking pony. I don't fucking know. I did that. I think it was like a Wheel of Fortune fucking spinoff. Either way, the first Descendant has been out for 6 fucking months. How many brain cells did it fucking take for anybody to realize that Warframe never had any competition with TFD? Why is that? It's because Warframe has been out for 11 years and has gone through its trials and tribulations. Hell, even to this day, there are still issues with Warframe. But that's fine. Warframe has found its community. Warframe has gone through a lot of the problems that the game had in its earlier days. And Digital Extremes has grown as a developer because based off of the research of watching other content creators, by the way, shout out to NovaUmbral or NovaUmbral. Is it Umbral? I'm sorry. I do apologize. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below. His videos have been very insightful. As someone who didn't play Warframe like fully like back in the day, I played it when it first came out on Xbox One, which was I think late 2014, so I didn't play in its like earlier like 1.0 state. But it baffles me because when Warframe came out, it was a completely different game. And Digital Extremes was a completely different developer. Now, Digital Extremes has always had moments of being a good developer even back then. But they also had moments of doing some fucking shady shit. They also had moments of just not listening to the player base or flat out ignoring their player base during things that were flat out issues of the fucking game. And the amount of time that it took them to add content that really kind of made Warframe what it is today took so fucking long. It took months, probably even like a year or so. The first Descendant has been out for 6 months, and in the 6 months, The developers have added 3 new Descendants, 3 Ultimate Descendants. They've added 3, actually, no, not 3 new weapons. They've added more than 3 new weapons. They've added, what, 6? 6, I think? They've added 6 new ultimate weapons. They've added a host of quality of life improvements that have honestly, genuinely made this game better than what it was at launch. Okay? And then also, not only that, they've added new content. Whether that content has been good or bad, you got me there. Okay? I made a whole video complaining about how bad invasions were. And of course, the running meme in the community now is, you know, TFD player, the TFD player cycle. Yeah, I saw that thing on Twitter. Either way, in the 6 months that TFD has been out, they have done a really good job. The developers have been listening to feedback. They've been communicating. They've been, from what I know, they've been active on Discord. I'm not on Discord that much, but from what I know, they've been very active on Discord and replying to the player base. And also, they also helped with one of the biggest issues with the game, and that was drop rates. A lot of people had issues with the drop rates in the game. Me personally, I never had an issue with drop rates in the game, but because it's one of those things where you either get it or you don't. You know, you have people who get it within a couple of tries, maybe even they one-tap it. I've had moments of one-tapping things. But then you have people that do 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, tries at something and they don't get what they want. The developers address that by adding fucking high shape stabilizers. Now, that 6% drop, you could turn it into a fucking 32% drop and get what you want super fucking easily. And I actually like the loop at which they gave us in order to log in every week. Okay, you go do 400% dungeons, or you do your void intercept battles, get some stuff that you don't need. Hey, maybe you open up a couple of amorphous materials to try and get the item that you want. No, you don't get the things that you want. Well, you can trade those into ETA 0. You can take the vouchers from 400% dungeons. You can get the high shape stabilizers. Use those use whichever corresponding high shape stabilizer, and you could take that to use that on your amorphous material, and you can have a higher percent chance, a 32% chance at getting the rarest item in that loot pool, which is crazy. It like, I don't know about you, but it's made, for me at least, it's made grinding so much easier. It's made getting the things that I want so much easier. Like, I've been literally stockpiling high shape stabilizers. I log into the game, I do 400% dungeons, I get my vouchers, I do some, I try and open up some amorphous materials to get some blueprints for my catalysts and my activators. And then I get things that I don't want, I trade them into ETA 0, bada bing boom pow. I get some high shape stabilizers, or I get whatever I want. Easy. And then I use those high shape stabilizers when I'm farming something specific. Great. Awesome. Nice. Or at least for amorphous material items. Haley and Keelan, as well as the fellow, those are different because they don't come from amorphous materials. Now, TFD has its problems. You will not ever hear me say that TFD doesn't have problems, and if there is a problem with the game, I will bitch about it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck whose feelings I hurt. Okay? If something's bad, I say it's bad. Another thing that pisses me off is this forming the TFD community into one fucking entity bullshit. You know, like I was talking about before, the whole fucking cycle shit. The whole cycle shit. Okay? Like, the TFD players, there's a bunch of different people in the TFD community. Some people like hard content. Some people want hard content. Some people want more casual content that they can just log in and do. They don't have to worry about being super stressed out. They can just log in and do. Everybody is valid in the kind of content that they fucking want. Holy fucking shit. It's so fucking simple. But of course, the running gag right now is, the whole cycle shit. Oh, man. But it's still funny either way. But going back to Warframe players, I know I kind of went on a tangent there. It's so fucking annoying that you have these just Warframe cocksuckers that just are, oh, Warframe won, Warframe beat TFD, Warframe beat TFD. Yeah, of course it beat fucking TFD. It's been out for 11 fucking years. It's been out for 11 fucking years. The game has way more fucking content. If a new player were to look at both games, one's been out for 11 years, has 11 years worth of content updates and shit like that. Of course that game is going to be more enticing to them. Yeah, we have Coomer shit. Yeah, we have boobies and booties. Yeah, we do. Who fucking cares? That's something else that the content creator was talking about. Oh, we have fucking ass. Who fucking cares? It's a Korean game. It's a fucking Korean game. At this point in time, if you don't go into a Korean game expecting fucking ass and tits in one shape or form, I'm sorry, but there's something fucking wrong with you. It's the way they do things. It's how things fucking are. That's how they like to do things. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit about the fucking Coomer shit. I play the game because I like the gameplay. I like the world. I like the characters. I like the fact that they've been doing this lore shit. I just like the game. I like to play the game, but I also like Warframe. I can like fucking both games. It's not it's not like, oh man, you play Warframe. Oh, how could you like TFD? That game is so much worse. No, I like both games for different reasons. Holy fucking shit. Now, another thing I wanted to address is I wanted to talk about content. Because I know that this has been a thing I've been seeing in my comment section, and I'm not going to be as harsh on you guys as these fucking these Warframe glazers, glazers, right? I don't fucking know. Let me tell you something, okay? Yeah, the game needs content. The developers know the game needs content, okay? That's why they've been adding content. That's why they've been adding new content each season. Now, you got me here. Season 1 wasn't really that good. And it was a terrible first start for the first Descendant. I think Season 2 is better in every way, shape, or form. And I'll also say something controversial that I know a lot of people are going to be mad at. I actually don't mind the fact that they separate content updates. A lot of people want everything all at once. I actually don't. I don't. Because if they would have released all of the content all at once, that means all of that content would have had to last us January, February, or pretty much all of December. It would have had to last us January, and it would have had to last us February. And I don't know about you, but a lot of these people who play TFD, they fucking blow through this shit, bro. They blow through this shit. They just blow through the content within probably not even a fucking week. Okay? They would have just blasted through the content. Okay? Now listen, I'm not saying you're not justified for wanting more content in the game, whether you want harder content. Listen, everybody is going to want their own fucking preference. Okay? The game is 6 months fucking old. Content takes time to fucking develop. Okay? Content takes time to fucking develop. Okay? If you're not happy with the state of the game, that's fine. You are completely 100% justified that you are not happy with the fact that there's no content to play. But you also have to understand that if you're someone like me who has done maybe not everything that they've wanted to do, maybe there's still some stuff you want to do. You know what I mean? Maybe there's still some stuff you could technically still do, but you don't feel like doing it. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you're coming back for these content updates that aren't on the same scale as the full game launch, yeah, you're going to blow through the game quickly. That's how things work. Hell, even Warframe 1999, I'm done with Warframe 99. I got Site 09. I got the new weapons. I fucking romance Letty. She's freaky as hell, man. Okay? She's living in my apartment. I fucking went out to do a bounty. I came back and she was in my apartment. What the fuck? Who let you in? I mean, I'm not complaining, though. God damn. Whew. Lady got me acting unwise, baby. Listen. TFD is 6 months fucking old. Be patient. Content is coming. The developers had a roadmap that showed off all the content that was coming in Season 2. They even told us who the next new Descendant's going to be after Innis. And they even gave us a roadmap for Season 3. Content is coming, guys, but you have to fucking wait. Content takes time to develop. I understand. You want to play the game. You want fucking content. It's coming. Just wait. If you're not happy with the current state of the game, by all means, you can play something else. Okay? I want more content too. I do. I want more content too. I want more interesting content as well. Invasions, by the time Season 1 was over, Invasions were better. I actually kind of like Invasions now. Albeit, the only time I do them is when I run out of gold. That kind of sucks. I would like to see more items added to the loot pool for Invasions to bring more incentive to do them. But eventually, we'll probably get that. I would also like to see... I also liked 400% dungeons. They were also really good. Content is coming, guys. I understand. You guys want more endgame content. I think the developers know you want more endgame content. But they have to be very cautious as well. Because they probably look at it as, okay, we released the Invasions, players didn't like it. We released 400% dungeons, people liked it. Okay, we released the new Void intercept battles, like the new even harder Void intercept battles. I'm guessing people liked them. I liked them. It's harder content. They're also adding the Void Abyss. That's coming in update 2, which is right around the corner. Like, that update's coming in January. Fuck, I took an entire week off of work for the update. At least when I think the update's coming out. Hopefully it comes out at some point when I'm off. Guys, content is coming. I understand. I understand that you guys want more content, but the game is only 6 months old. The game is only 6 months old. You have to give it time for that content to come out. If you are a newer player coming into the first Descendant, there is a lot of content for you to work towards. Take your fucking time. None of that content is going anywhere. Take your time. TFD, just like Warframe, just like Destiny, just comes with the territory of this being a looter shooter. Whether it be The Division, whether it be Anthem back in the day. There is an investment part of the game. I'm 400 hours into Warframe. And I'm nowhere near finishing the star chart. Actually, I am close to finishing the star chart. That's a fucking lie. But I haven't done every single quest. My characters, my Warframes aren't super fucking built. That's fine. It gives me a reason to log into the game because I have fun with Warframe. Same thing with TFD. My Freyna is not fully built yet. That gives me a reason to log into the game. Albeit sometimes I get fucking bored running the same content over and over and over, and I think the developers of TFD need to stop doing that fucking shit. They need to start kind of spreading things out a little bit, giving players another reason to go back out and do older content. I'm sorry, there was a motorcycle in the background. My apologies. I also think the fact that they've taken away the amorphous materials that come from Outposts, the open world zones feel fucking lifeless. And I'll make a separate video about that. But if endgame content takes time, but the developers also they can't also just focus solely on endgame content. They also have to think about the new player experience. Because if the new player experience is bad, then people are going to leave before they even get to the end game content. But on the other side, you also need flashy, like fun-looking end game content to give new players a reason to kind of give them that push, to give them that incentive. It's like playing World of Warcraft. And when I first started playing World of Warcraft, the incentive for me to get to endgame was to raid. I didn't end up raiding, but that was like my incentive at the time. In Final Fantasy XIV, it was to get like relic weapons. It was to raid. It was to do all of the other like side activities and shit like that. To get like all the cool looking loot. You know what I mean? To get the big shoulder pads and shit. Warframe is 11 years old. That game has gone through a lot of fucking changes. A lot of fucking changes. The UI, the star chart, the way you acquire prime warframes and shit. By the way, I actually recently just started my craft of Gauss Prime, or Zagos. I've been calling him Gauss because I think it sounds cooler, but if it's Gauss, I'm sorry. So he's cooking in the oven right now. And now I'm trying to get Boar Prime before Prime Resurgence is over. And I want to do that before Prime Resurgence is over so I can get ready for the next set of items in Prime Resurgence. I'm really hoping it's grew to Prime. I don't know what if the rotation is the same every year. I don't know. I'm hoping it's something that I actually need. Either way, I'm sorry that this video might have been loud, might have been obnoxious probably, and I probably didn't make fucking sense. But what I'm trying to say is, Warframe is 11 years old. The game has had 11 years worth of content added to it. I've said it 1,000 fucking times in this video. And TFD is 6 months old. The game is not even a year old yet. And the game has already done so much in the 6 months that it's been out. Whether it be buffing fucking Freyna, making her the most OP fucking Descendant in the game. We'll have a video about that. Whether it be the quality of life updates, whether it be them making the 6% drops a lot fucking easier. I never thought they would even do that. It's a lot easier to get the 6% drop rates. Because you can just switch the 6% drop rate with the 32% drop rate and have a 32% drop rate at getting that ultimate glade piece that you've been wanting. It's so much better. It's so much better. Haley is a lot easier to get than when she first came out. Okay? I understand it's frustrating for a lot of you. A lot of you have been voicing your frustration, whether it be on Twitter, whether it be on fucking probably Discord as well, Reddit, my YouTube channel, other people's YouTube channels who cover TFD. Yes, it's frustrating, but it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time. If you're not happy with the state of the game, you are 100%, you have free fucking will. You can go play something else. Go play Warframe. Go play Destiny. Go play Baldur's Gate 3. That's what I do. If I don't feel like playing TFD, I go play something else. And that's why you guys see the pause in between me making videos. It's because I go play something else. Because I don't want to make a video. I don't want to play TFD. I want to play something else. Go play Path of Exile 2. That game's fun as fuck. But that's all I gotta say, guys. I apologize once again that this video had to be a rant video and that I had to drop a lot of F-bombs. I had to get mad, but honestly, it's just so fucking frustrating. Just hearing this shit, you know, just from a reason and logic standpoint. Not even from a, you know, I want to simp for TFD. No, I have made plenty of videos criticizing TFD, and I've made plenty of videos criticizing things. But at a certain point, when When are people just being unreasonable? And I feel like people have been unreasonable, and I wanted to voice my frustration with it. My name is Garen Belmont. Happy New Year's. Thank you all for a wonderful 2024. I know this video is going to piss a lot of people off, but it has to be said. Bye.